Okay. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear a mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Of course. Aw, your room's hella cute, yo. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. It's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. I thought the other one was her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, of course she did. Thank you for the host, Dilzik! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh no.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. She can pay for it. I mean, my parents didn't pay for my college, so I'm in infinite debt. You go to what you want to go to. Anyway, it'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. And the parents can help out. Sometimes they don't, though. So it just depends. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad! Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? That would have been amazing. Alright. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. Or one you never really talk to again. Just depends. Anyway. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. That would not have flown as a CA, but okay, or RA. Carl ruled.
Yeah.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. It's true. That is true. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would a snake eat a rabbit though? Yeah, it's a comfort pet or something. I forgot what they call them. Oh boy, I think I'll leave that one up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it.
Huh.
Okay. Why are her eyes like that again? I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Mine was 9 hours. I can't imagine 14 hours. And don't even get me started on paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears.
Huh.
Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. We're all grown up now. And you're such a good person. And I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears on my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aw, this is so hella sweet.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. Let's save again. Alright. Let's do it. Robert again. YOLO. Let's see if we can do this in a... Let's message. I'm assuming that's what we want to do. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I tried messaging him a few times, and Dad Book says he hasn't even read them. Haven't seen him come out of his house, actually. Huh. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. He likes silence. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. Don't have floor sandwich again. We don't need a floor witch. I'm all caught up on work, and the house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, almond extract. I mean, I would like almond extract. Save. I'm gonna say almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art. Oh no. Some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there for? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table, and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an object-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Fine, you caught me. Nothing. I've been leading a double life. Clearly. Everyone's an agent, remember? Babies even. Amanda and I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza? Yeah. Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. Huh?
Is it Ibiza?
Ibiza?
Or Ibiza?
It's Ibiza.
Yeah, I know. I just never know how to pronounce it.
Oh, I don't know. River was trying to figure it out too. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. Ibiza?
Ibiza.
It's apparently pronounced Ibiza. I would never have known that. It's art, sweetie.
It's Spanish.
It's apparently Spanish. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? That's talent. Well, it's... Was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that was a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, panda. I cut a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite.
No.
Oh no! Oh, what's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just... Did she burn her mouth? Burn the heck out of the roof of my mouth! This pie is amazing! Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible. As it always is. Wow, we did good! Hey! Everyone's surprised at the chlorine gas. That's amazing. Oh my god. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire! I run to the sink and put it out myself. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. Cat. Okay. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. That was also, by the way, an amazing way to convince your child to do their best at the end of the year, is to help pay for the college she so dearly wants to go to. That was an amazing way to turn that around. Anyway, I decided to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Is he gonna knock on my window? Oh, okay. Hey, Kyle, hey. Hey, Kyle. I'm outside. Come outside. Of course you are! Can we tell Amanda, hey, we'll be back? We better not ditch Amanda. Anyway. What was that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. Hey, listen! Hey! 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 Watch out! It's pretty much Robert right now. Oh my god. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. Please don't be drunk and driving. I hope you're sober. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey? Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. What's our job? Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? What's wrong with that? I look down and realize that I am in fact not wearing pants. Oh, never mind. Maybe you should wear pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right. 1 second. What kind of underwear are we wearing? Also, I popped into view and then disappeared again. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. You should probably leave a note for Amanda or talk to her or something. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets. Blah! Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car, and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. Cigarettes and me. Since I grew up in a smoke-free environment, the smell is very, very strong to me. You like Tom Waits? I don't know who that is. Hoist that rag, baby. He seems to like corny shit, but we're gonna save. Yup. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, all right. I don't know who that is. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. That's not silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Is this like Shoe all over again? Anyway. Well, whatever I've got myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch the streetlights pass. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. I'm gonna say nothing, because I feel like there's nothing else anyway. Say nothing. Yep. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. It's gonna be like stupid romantic. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Yep. It's stupidly romantic. I sit down and take in the view. We're on the hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come. Really, Robert? Really? This is where I come to masturbate. What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Are you a Whittling man? Please don't stab me with that either! Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. Hate to break it to you, but if I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. But I did, however. Well, this is awkward. That's... Play along. I'm gonna play along. We'll see how that goes, though. Play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Yep. Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? This is like Greg and May all over again. But we actually stabbed each other repeatedly. A lot. A lot. Anyway. I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Whittling Man! Sorry, there's a song from Stephen Lynch called Whittling Man. That's all that's running through my head right now. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. That has nothing to do with being a grandpa. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Kyle, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing is to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They're very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Ow, 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 ow. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. Aw. I only have so I guess I can't really say anything else. Oh, shit. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Oh, this is awkward. If you don't get hurt, you're doing it wrong. Apparently. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. Oh my god. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? He's Mary Poppins' jacket. And pulls out a red bandana. I thought it was a banana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with well-stocked first aid kit. Hey, he's prepared. I like that. Oh my god. Robert carefully wipes all the blood. Aw, thank you for the bits, to be fair. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic into the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Just a little. I'm guessing I'm a real whittler now. Whittler. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. What? Whittlers? Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah. This town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. River got really amused by that. River had to come over and look at the screen to see if that was actually what was being said. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself. Or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. Who the fuck's Betsy? You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee whenever she wants. All good stuff. Second day. I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. It gets a little late, and so we set up camp. But it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds. The crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life. Right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know someone, something, is watching us. You okay? But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know someone, something, is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it in the distance. A man, but if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made that. Wait, what? If something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there, staring at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. You best be joking, because I swear if your dog's gone now, that's super sad. Holy crap. That's... I want to say that's terrible, but I have no idea. I feel like he's slender. I feel like he's totally storytelling, though, but I'll say that's terrible. Okay. That's terrible. Wow, Robert. I'm so sorry. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl, though. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. What the fuck? You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you. Up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I knew you did. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I can barely make out its shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Are we gonna see a murder? Do you see that? We should go.
Really?
You're not gonna call the cops? That's the shaking. You're not gonna call the cops? What? Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that?
Whoa.
The Dover ghost, I guessed. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city.
Oh.
I'd call the police if it looked like a body, but I guess if it's garbage, I don't know. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
There.
Dad's been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more like I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think.
Oh.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so resigned about the way Robert is talking. I don't know what he's gonna like, so I'm just gonna say I'm glad you told me, and we'll see what that does. Must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret, or wish I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Hey.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. Didn't seem like it mattered what I chose. I just hope I am a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. Damn, that got deep.
Huh.
What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Is that like Robert? Do you hate him? No. I used to, but after I become a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda. And Alex. And he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian? Hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Really?
What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. He really enjoyed that. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out, and offer it back to him. Hold on to that. You never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe trip home. Safe drive home. He's right down the street, but okay. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. We already knew where he lived, though. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
She's like, uh-huh. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, language. You know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckled to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Daw, hella cute, yo. Date complete. What? No idea what I got. Dad nap. What? Oh, because we slept beforehand.
I'm lost.
A-S. What? I did it. I don't know what he just said in my ears, but I did it. I feel super accomplished. I'll take it. A dad nap, flip up sunglasses. What? Since when? We didn't have much crime. Whiskey, not a lot. I didn't have any. I was completely sober to my knowledge. A lot of silence. Tom waits. All right. Cool deal. I got Knife Dad 2 of 3.